Press go live. Well, it says I'm live. Let's make this public. Done. Save. Also, I need to... There we go. It's actually live now. Switch accounts. I'm setting stuff up still. And pop out chat. And there we go. There we go. This should actually be live. Unlike yesterday when I hit all this, I did all the stuff to go live and then just didn't. And then I streamed for an hour without realizing I wasn't. Well, it was live on Twitch, just not on YouTube. Hopefully it's live on YouTube now. You know what? I'm going to just double check from my phone real quick. So that way I know that it is. Yes, it is. It is live. Okay. I'm going to play the video game now. I haven't played much this season, and I want the Superman skin. Not because, well, battle bus. I like the Superman skin as is, but I really love this version of the Superman skin. This is such a good skin. Oh my god. So I want to unlock that. Cars. SUV. Oh, ew, why is that the Cybertruck? No, no. I think I swapped it at the last moment. Oh, please have worked. Please don't let me drive the Cybertruck. Please don't make me drive the Cybertruck. Played this game 5 years ago? Well, I started playing this game 3 years ago. I haven't had much time this season because of 7 years ago. It did come out around 7. No, it came out like 8 years ago now. Came out 2017, I think. That's 8 years ago now. Holy shit. Who told time it could march that fast? Loading. I'm just gonna double check. YouTube stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate, 6800. I'm streaming at like 5. Rocket League. Is the building mechanic any good nowadays? I don't know because I play zero build. And hello, people. Can I play? No, sorry. Unfortunately, I'm playing solos. Did I load into solos or did I load into multiples? I don't know. I have a fuck ton of quests. Oh god. I think I can do just about anything and level up. Because I literally leveled up just by falling. Travel 100 meters within 5 seconds. Reload and hang time. Well, oh god, there's so much. I've barely played this season. I haven't even done the fucking kickstart quests. Love your One Piece videos, they're great. Thank you. I put a great deal of time into them. I would say effort. But frankly, I just watch episodes of One Piece. Oh my god, I just instinctively hit my fucking Discord mute button. You can choose a no building mode, or are you just doing it? I never did. There's a no build mode. There's like a straight up zero build mode. Like you can't build in this mode. Hey God, love your One Piece shorts. Thank you. Again, I put a lot of time into them. I always like when people say they like my stuff. Same way anyone would enjoy people enjoying their things they make. Actually, so today's stream, and I was supposed to stream yesterday, and I tried streaming yesterday. I streamed to Twitch yesterday, didn't stream to YouTube yesterday because that messed up on YouTube's end, is because I'm going to get I'm taking part of a program I'm supposed to get a reward for taking part of it, where I can, where I just do a couple live streams, and I attend a couple, ooh, crypto treat. I attend a couple sessions of their like informative things, and then I get a prize. Been watching you since episode 8, man. Keep up the good work. Can't wait to see your reaction to the next arc. Might be one of the best on the show. I am very excited to reach the next arc because that's the one that's been advertised since pretty much when I started watching. That one has been the one that's been there. Like I've seen promo art and stuff for it because literally every time I open up Netflix, it's like, hey, you want to watch One Piece? And I'm like, almost there, Netflix, buddy, old pal. After I'm caught up, I'm not sure if I've ever said this publicly, or I might have only said it in Patreon feeds. But my plan is to, 1, I'm going to take a week off. 2, after that, I'm going to dial back to 1 upload a day. I'm going to keep covering new episodes. I am also going to catch up on the manga. Where the hell is this? I am also going to catch up on the manga. Then I'm going to just try a different style of try a different format for a bit. And see how that works out. I hope it works out well. But really my plan is just dial things back because I'm also working a full-time job now. And so that's between everything I do online and that, and also having a partner, it's just been a lot of stress, you know. But I love everything I do, and I wouldn't trade doing it for anything. There's someone around here. There are multiple someones around here. There's like a shit ton of people around here. Am I in squads? I didn't load up into squads, did I? I'm alone. Oh no. Oh no, they're fighting. Whew. Fighting directly above me, it sounds. Oh shit. Fuck. I meant to swap to a shotgun. Your skin is hilarious, by the way. Oh, I really like that one. It's the sushi guy. It speaks to me on a level. The sushi guy has a little tongue sticking out. Here, let's return to the lobby real quick so I can just show it off more. I love this one. How have you kept spoiler free so far? I knew about the biggest thing, haven't gotten to before you even started the show. So I just generally don't pay attention to a lot of online spaces. Like I know certain things. Like I know that there is an upcoming transformation form that I banned. People have not been shy about the fact that it shows up in 1071. I gotta swap all the stuff out for this because I thought I had all the Cybertruck shit hidden. I like the llama. Battle bus wheel. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but for the most part, I just don't really pay attention to social media stuff much anymore. Reading manga chapter shorts, hope it works out for you. Skin's hilarious, by the way. They look like Pierce Morgan. Pierce Morgan? Who's Pierce Morgan? Are you annoyed by these only X episodes comments? I'm not too annoyed by them. Just people getting excited. You know, I can't be annoyed at people for being excited. Pierce Morgan? This guy? I don't even know if here, I gotta move this over here so I can. This guy? This guy? I don't see it. I don't see it. Why is Joe Biden telling me to oil up? Oh yeah, this guy. I love this skin because it's got that blah, the little pung. I've got a lot of. Oh god, I have too many skins. I have too many. Oh yeah, this is the new crew skin for this month. I like this guy too. But I love me Sushi Man. Do I have? I'm gonna equip his avocado style. I don't think I have the avocado style equipped. I think I have the regular style equipped. I like the avocado style because it's green. Does it have an avocado style? Yes, it does. And then this umbrella just matches nicely with it. And I could also put him in Crocs. Gotta go have fun. Well, wherever you gotta go, I hope you have fun too. Crocs. Let's leave the Crocs off for now. I like your One Piece short. Thank you. Oh, actually, speaking of One Piece, today's beverage for me is Zoro water. I can only imagine that it tastes like Zoro, who bathes once a week canonically. The actual flavor is honey lemon, but it's got Zoro on it, so that means it's Zoro water. Oh shit, that's not bad. I was expecting like LaCroix where they pretend that it has flavor. Can you cover the camera for Lamar Jackson? I don't know what that sentence means. Oh, you're not gonna hit the, you know what? Crip walk. Boom. It's so cool you've been so consistent having it out, given up, and stay spoiler free. Honestly, like, easiest way to stay spoiler free is to just not use social media much, and I frankly dialed back my social media use after it turned out everyone that owns a social media platform is just horrid, each in their own individually disgusting way. And I don't mean like people who use them. I mean like literally the billionaires that own them. It makes it way easier to dial things back when it's like, every time I open this app, Elon Musk makes 10 cents. Okay, up there. Is an Academy Tech Lab. I'm assuming that's what these are. But staying consistent is like, honestly, to me at this point, it's like waking up, having a glass of coffee, except instead of having a glass of coffee, I watch 2 episodes of One Piece. I try, but social media is like super fucking addicting. That's the whole point of it. I was never one who used Facebook a lot. Twitter I started using, and then Elon Musk bought it, and I was like, okay, I should dial this back. And then he hit the Nazi salute. Then I was like, okay, I really need to dial this back. Really, the only social media I have left at this point is Reddit, which is a lot easier to curate your experience on because it's essentially just a replacement for forums. It's not really like, oh, that's neat. There's an underground segment here. It's not like, oh, that costs money. Stone color thing. Sure. I have never been in one of these before. A. S. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but I also tend to avoid One Piece spaces in social media. Like, I follow a couple artists that make One Piece art. That's about it. I don't really tap into social media spaces revolving around even just anime in general. You know, I follow people who like anime, and then I'll get the secondhand anime from that. But also, I don't actually watch a lot of anime, so even then, I don't get a lot. It's time to load up the battle bus. Boom. I'm gonna hit solid. Well, I did just hit solid snake with a bus. I'm gonna try to. Okay, that's not gonna work out in my favor. Oh, that was cool. You play Fortnite? I'm surprised, honestly. I like Fortnite Zero build. It's fun. I haven't had an opportunity to play much this season because I'm essentially working 3 jobs right now. I was gonna ask. I want to ask, you gonna do anything special when you catch up the current season of One Piece? I don't think I'm gonna do anything special. I'm gonna cover the manga. I'm gonna. After I catch up, I'm going to cover the manga, then I'm going to dial back to one short a day, one video a day, and I'm going to, just make more general One Piece shorts than specific episode shorts. I will continue covering new episodes, though. I will continue covering new episodes and new chapters. What was I going to say? How many people are in your server? Right now there are 62 people left in this match. How much do you know about that transformation? Just you've seen it before. So the extent I know about it is that Luffy gets white hair. That's all I know. It's also literally unavoidable. It's on the front page of Netflix. It's on... oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. What was I saying? It's on the front page of Netflix every time I load it up. It's I literally walked into a GameStop, and then it's just, he was just sitting there taunting me. Monkey D. Luffy. Do you play Brawl Stars, or do you know about Brawler Stars, Supercell game company made Clash Royale? I've heard of it. I don't really play a lot of mobile games. In fact, I barely use my phone for... The only mobile game I have installed is, where is it? Come on. I use my phone a lot for social media. I don't really use it for games. Where is it? I have it installed still. The only mobile game I have installed... Actually, I take that back. I have 3 games installed on my phone. I have Fortnite Mobile Edition, I have Subway Surfers, and where is it? And I have... Wait for it. Almost. It's loading. Balatro. This is the game I play the most on my phone. Okay, let's look at quests. I really should just plan these out ahead of time. Meet up with Kendo at Shogun Solitude. Sure. That's where they had AI Darth Vader. It's 5 seconds. It's I already passed that. Shogun Solitude. Well, that's good. You haven't seen too much. It is literally unavoidable. It's going to be even worse for people who aren't caught up and find out what the One Piece is. Oh my god. Like... When what the One Piece is revealed, I think that's literally going to be the most toxic time to be a fan of anime online, because there's going to be nowhere you can avoid it. What are your computer specs? I've got... It was a pre-built. I am not quite sure what's in it. I just know that it's from Costco. It's from Costco. It's a pre-built, and it serves me well. Insane ball game. You just went up to God tier. Ah. What is Balatro even about? Balatro is a game where you use poker hands to play to beat cards. I don't know. It's fun. It's like an addictive. It's a roguelike, where you're given. It's so hard to explain because I'm not because it's complicated, but because I'm bad at explaining things. So, Balatro, roguelike game. You start your runs fresh every time you lose. You score points by playing poker hands. And different hands are worth different amounts of points. And you get these things called jokers, which are joker cards, that you can use to modify your poker hands. It's not quite gambling simulator. It just uses poker hands as the way it calculates its score. In fact, it is explicitly not gambling. It just has gambling aesthetics. Let's see. Shield. I need shield. I think I gotta do a fancy trick with these kill switch pistols. There we go. Hit players while airborne. That's what it was. Or damage players with supernova gear. Or damage players. Why do I have two quests that are the same thing? Okay. No, damage players with kill switch revolvers. That's what I need to do. And then that's also coincidentally covering a bunch of other quests. Darn, wanted to gamble your kid's college fund. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to do that the old-fashioned way, by going to Las Vegas. Las Vegas, the city of sin built in the middle of the desert. An icon of mankind's just love of fucking up everything. Plus they've got a lot of fun stuff. There's a roller coaster there. And sometimes they hold race cars. Car races. Not race cars. The race cars are... Granted, the race cars do move around. Please watch Attack on Titan after One Piece. I've already seen Attack on Titan. I've already watched all of Attack on Titan. I can't make videos on it. I can't make first-time videos on it because I've already seen it. Pretty much the only big anime I haven't seen. I've also seen JoJo's. I've also seen Dragon Ball. Pretty much the only big anime I haven't seen anything of is Naruto at this point. Actually, funnily enough, I watched Attack on Titan because it came to Fortnite. I forgot I was supposed to talk to this guy for that quest. Story, island stories. Oh, hey, there's an actual story too. Another Mask of Blade quest. Alright. I gotta go fight these guys. Where's this other dude? Okay. Situation solved. And I'm going to keep using these because they're fun. Should I watch AOT? I've heard a lot of good things. It is a pretty good show. it's very grotesque. That's a disclaimer you always have to put with a show like Attack on Titan. It is very not shy about showing all sorts of things. And that is one of the appeal factors for it. It's like it's an ultraviolet, super dark, ultraviolet, not violet. Well, ultraviolet is a color spectrum. It's an ultraviolet, super dark, big twists fantasy show. You know, that's the appeal of it. Try Bleach as well. I actually haven't watched Bleach. That's another one that I haven't watched. You should make more videos on the One Piece movies. I understand you're a busy man, but I miss them. Yeah, I frankly should. I should. The only reason I haven't is, well, it started because I was lazy. I did just get lazy about it. Oh Christ, that was entirely my fault. That's it. That whole situation was me being dumb. I could have taken on Spider-Man with a shotgun instead. Started watching it on the city bus, not knowing it was bloody. Oh, ooh. Bro, how did you watch One Piece straight for like 2 years? I had to take a break between some arcs. I still haven't seen Wano in the anime because I started reading the manga for Wano. Honestly, 2 episodes a day. That's it. It's just 2 episodes a day. You gotta wake up, watch 2 episodes a day. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Or at least that's what I gotta do. It makes it easy when you're just sectioning off 2 episodes a day. It's a nice and easy morning routine. I like blueberries. Blueberries are a wonderful fruit. Personally, my favorite berry is the raspberry. This guy has a crown. And he's John Wick. God, Superman just looks so wrong without a cape. It has been 538 days since he started One Piece. I think he skipped like 3 or 4 days, but going straight off the episode count, that's how many. Oh, I definitely skipped more than 3 or 4 days. When I first started watching, it was... I was... Okay. Let me think for a second. When I first started watching One Piece, I was going to do just like however many episodes I felt like in a day. So I started off super slow, like even skipping weeks at a time. And then around December of that year, 2 years ago, so 2023, I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to do 1 episode a day. Then around March of 2024, that's when I was like, yeah, I'll test out 2 episodes a day, just see how it is. Because I want to get through this show a little faster. You know, instead of having it take 5 years, have it take 2.5. And then from there, it is kind of stuck. And of course, I have actually missed days too, just from like illness or ill preparedness. So it's been a little over 2 years, which is more than 500 days. Yeah. What's your favorite One Piece character? That's, you see, I'm so bad at favorites, because, like, my favorite, you know what, actually, no, I'm just going to say right here and say it. Jinbei. I like Jinbei the best. He's my favorite, and I'm sticking with that. That's my new answer from now on. Jinbei. Missing a day for Goonfest was worth it. Yes, it was. To this day, I can't believe they added Skibidi Toilet to Fortnite, but not One Piece. I bet if they do add One Piece to Fortnite, that it's going to be the One Piece. It's either going to be live action Netflix One Piece, or it's going to be the new like remake of the anime. It's going to be the One Piece, and then it's going to be super pale characters. And one thing that I do have to say, the character designs for the upcoming remake, they're not bad within the context of their environment, but when you isolate them from the very watercolor environment that they're meant to be in, they all look so pale. It's so funny. Is this your first stream? No, it's not. Granted, I don't stream often. Robin is my favorite. Her backstory is when I truly fell in love with. Robin is a great character. I absolutely love Robin. I love all of the Straw Hats. They're all great. I'm gonna hire this guy. He gets to come with me now. All of the Straw Hats are like great. Jinbei is, I don't know. Jinbei is just the best. He's the best in my opinion. I'll take. I don't like the live action. I have yet to see the live action, so I will have to wait and see if that take is hot on my end. Hot for hot to me, you know. They better add the animated Fortnite and not the live action. Well, the live action is also what's getting the Legos. I like how the One Piece looks like an actual drawing. Yeah, like I said, it looks great. Like the characters all look great within the context of their environment. The style that they chose is absolutely fantastic and like super visually stunning. But like take the characters out of their environments and it just looks kind of funny. Stoner Lizard is my new favorite character this season. I get that. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, I mostly rate these characters based on their visual designs. He's a fun one. Now that you've seen most of One Piece so far, don't you think it's stupid that people say it's so long? One thing that multiple people have said in my comment section is One Piece is always too long until it's not long enough. And there's definitely a lot of fat to trim off of the episodes, but I generally agree with that sentiment. There's always too much One Piece until there's not enough One Piece left. Because I'm approaching the part where there's not enough One Piece left, and I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? How do you rank the Straw Hats based on how much you like them? Oh my gosh, I've actually been thinking about this because I want to do I want to do a series of shorts that's like top 10 or not why X Straw Hat is the best, and do one of those for each of them, like going over the list of why they're all such good characters, why I like them, or what makes them like so appealing, and then basically making a short for each Straw Hat saying this Straw Hat is the best Straw Hat. And then at the end, be like, okay, now that I've told you why they're all the best, here's my actual opinion on which one I think is the best. I also really want to do a video on the fan polls, because there are 7 official fan polls, but I was thinking of using that to launch like my own unofficial fan poll, and seeing people's favorites from the community that we've got going here. I love Frankie, but I'm going to be honest, I wanted Paulie to join his Tropenami. Would have been so fun to see. Paulie, I feel like his shtick steps too much on Sanji's toes. Like, Paulie and Sanji are too much alike while also being different, obviously. But they both have hangups about women. They're both blonde. They're both smokers. Sure, Paulie's got the rope thing going on, which is super interesting, and frankly, I would love to see more of. But when you look at how their characters react, they're too similar. They can't be on the same crew. But I would love to see Paulie return. That's so true. I'm caught up now. I'm caught up to the anime. I caught up 2 years ago, and waiting every week for a new chapter is so painful, especially during the breaks. There's always too much until there's not enough. That is a sentiment that I 100% agree with. You know? I say you know a lot. That's something I'm trying to work on in my speech. Every time I finish a sentence, I just go, you know? It's just something I catch myself saying too much. But I'm probably not going to get to that X Straw Hat is the best Straw Hat series until, you know, there you go, saying it again. Until after catching up on the manga and anime and then knocking out a few other ideas that I have on my list. I have a whole list of ideas, shorts ideas, that I spent an afternoon just writing down a bunch of them. Like, oh, I'm going to write down a bunch of ideas. That way I don't have to worry about it when it comes to it. And then I did. So now I have a bunch of them. I haven't fleshed out any of them. It's literally just the ideas. I haven't written scripts for anything for them. It's just a list of like 30 or so ideas. But I do also have them organized in the order I want to make them in. Think about how many characters says something like, I'll see you on the Grand Line, or I'll see you in the New World. Oh my god, that would also be a great idea for a video. Like, being like, do you think we're ever going to see these guys again? What was it, Gene? It was if we want to go into filler territory, there's Zenny the Moneylender and the Phoenix Pirates. Like, just... There's a ton of characters. There's a ton of characters that are set up for an eventual return, and it's like, oh, you know what? I'm sure they'll come around eventually. I'm sure they're coming. But they certainly haven't in the last 500, 600, 700 episodes. Canadian flags. Woo! Canada. I love maple syrup, and that's the only thing I know about Canada. I don't know a lot about Canada. There are 7 provinces in Canada. One of them is French. Poutine. That's another thing I know about Canada. It's French fries, cheese curds, and gravy. There was 2 people here. There was 2 people there. I thought there was 1. Do you think Anel will return? I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't say much, but... Oh, hey, thanks for following on Twitch. Oh, hi, Corners. Over on Twitch. Do you think Anel will return? I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't say much. But him and Luffy have a lot of parallels with each other. I think it would be awesome if he returned. As far as I know, he's still on the moon. The moon! When an L shows back up, it'll be so cool, bro. He's just been chilling on the moon for 900 episodes. Like, he's just on the moon. That was his dream, go to the moon, and by George, he did it. Thank you for following on Twitch. I need to move the alerts down to there. There we go. Okay, now I have to pull chats back up. What? The Canadian Cobra chickens are wild. Oh yeah, Canadian Cobra chickens. Those things. I've actually never really had a problem with geese. You know, granted I don't get close to them. But I've never really encountered a problem with wild geese. You're probably the guy who knows most about filler. I do want to make a video on One Piece filler. Like, because filler has, like... I think One Piece needs more filler episodes. And that is my hot take. In my hot take for One Piece, that it needs more filler episodes. Because right now, without filler episodes, if you were to cut down, like, all the fat they put into episodes just to pad them out, then it's just... It's a lot less. A lot less episodes. Favorite Straw Hat duo. I like Frankie and Robin. They've got good chemistry. Every time I think about them, I think about the scene from Return to Saba Odi where Frankie's already back at the Sunny, and then Robin shows up, and the two just stare at each other for like a solid 30 seconds. And then they smile and are like, hey, nice to see you. Robin. Oh, didn't expect to see him here. Really, Frankie pairs well with everyone, now that I think about it. Zoro and Sanji. Yeah, Zoro and Sanji do have probably the most fleshed out dynamic of the crew. I think the sky just screamed at me. What other crew dynamics? The Zoro Chopper, big brother, little brother dynamic that you pointed out, that one is also good. That one hasn't really been put on display very like much at all since fairly early on. And, you know, that's one of the ones that I miss the most. That don't get a lot of time. Oh my god, my favorite filler episode though is the one where Brooks new to the crew right after Thriller Bark, and he's just like trying to figure out his place. That is just the best filler episode ever. Most people say Frankie and Robin are the mom and dad of the crew, especially how Oda draws them together. I think Robin's, if the crew was a family, Oda has answered which Straw Hat would be which position. Robin is the mom of the crew. Frankie used to be the dad, but then Jinbei became the dad, and Frankie got upgraded to Kirby uncle. I say upgraded if you think that's an upgrade. That was a bot. I just killed a bot. Usopp when he hangs out with Luffy is always fun. I do like Usopp and Luffy are also a great one because they've got the brotherly dynamic too, but like two brothers that are close to the same age rather than big brother little brother. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Fine. There we go. What's back here? Nothing. Nothing is back here. I guess I should go towards the gunshots. Trevor's dynamic with everyone. He's just a little guy. Oh my god, it's Sans Undertale. Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Oh my god. Is he still behind me? Is he still behind me? Just got crouched behind this car for a bit. Fun fact, Oda said Hancock is one of the most difficult characters to draw, I think because she has long black hair. She does have long black hair. That would be difficult to draw. Been a while since I played any multiplayer games, doing single player kind of recently, playing on my backlog, mostly Souls-like games. Honestly, I need to play more single player games too. I haven't had a lot of time for any games recently. I like single player games. I like multiplayer games. I like games. I like video game. Soccer ball. I like video games. They're all great. Well, except for the ones that aren't. Looking at you, Bubsy 3D. You have a lot of Minecraft merchandise in the background. Have McDonald's chest / pillar box too. I wanted the Grimace egg so bad. I got a Minecraft adult Happy Meal, and I got the fucking elytra wings, and I was so disappointed because by the time I went back, they didn't have any more of the Minecraft adult toys. I need to rephrase that. They didn't have any of the more of the Minecraft adult collectibles. And I was so disappointed because I just wanted the Grimace egg because that sounds funny. Not to mention the Mikus. I do have a whole shelf of Mikus and a Miku poster. Well, not really a poster, it's like a tapestry. One of those tapestries that hangs from the wall. I do also want to get the U2s is making it. So I have the Miku Garfield U2s. The Garfield Miku U2s. Let me rephrase that. But they're also making a Garfield Miku U2s. A Miku Garfield U2. A reversal. They're making one where the Garfield is wearing the Miku instead of the Miku wearing the Garfield. And I want to get that because I already have the Miku wearing the Garfield. And I think it would be funny to put them next to each other. But that shelf has all of my nerdy stuff, like Thembershad. That's where my green round glasses are. They're on Thembershad. I have four pairs of these round style sunglasses because I like the way they look. One of them's on Thembershad, and I completely forgot it was there. I was looking for it the other day because I was like, oh, I've got a fourth pair of these somewhere. It was sitting on my fat dragon plush. I've also got the Minecraft movie sheep popcorn bucket and the Sonic the Hedgehog popcorn bucket. That one wears the spare straw hat I've got. Oh, those guys, those are slippers. I love them. Larry and Rachel. Larry on the left, Rachel on the right. They're slippers. I got them for half off. They're wildly impractical to wear, so they get to live on the shelf. Let's see. Zenitsu or Mihawk, who wins in a 1v1? So Zenitsu, from what it looks like, is from Dragon Slayer. Not Dragon Slayer, Demon Slayer. I've never seen Demon Slayer, so I have no fucking clue. Love the round glasses, gives me Matrix vibes. My partner says they look good on me, and also I just like the way they look. I just think these are cool. Like, boom. Instant cool factor upgrade. Bam. My favorite game is actually Hitman WOA. The amount of stuff you can do with this game is ridiculous. It's so much fun. The reason I've switched to single-player games recently. Just burnt out after years of Valorant and Fortnite. That's fair. Yeah, multiplayer games are easy to burn out on. Like, I really love Marvel Rivals, but also, I have not played Marvel Rivals since last season. Since last season started. Because multiplayer games are so easy to burn out on. And also, you know, I'm busy. Cut your hair? I mean, I can't do it right now. I'm on stream. Yeah, I am going to get a haircut soon. I've been saying I'm going to get a haircut soon for like 3 months now. But I'm definitely going to get one before October. Before the end of October. I'm just going to pencil in sometime before the end of October for a haircut. How's that sound? By the end of the year 2025. fuck. I fucked that up. Oh, fuck. This isn't reloaded. What the hell? Okay, why did I didn't know what that weapon did. But I did not expect it to go into a cheer sequence. Ah, it is pom-poms. Demon Slayers. I'm sure your hair would look good on you, not hating brother. I just don't like getting my hair cut. Frankly, it's just because I'm lazy. 2 cryptos. Wow. Favorite video game character? Mine is Sonic for life. Words cannot state how happy I was when Minecraft Steve got added to Super Smash Brothers. Minecraft Steve. If you just heard a USB disconnect sound, that was because I unplugged my phone from my computer. By the way, my phone is what I use to record videos. And so I use the computer, use the cord to plug it. I have to check text message. I got a buzz on my phone, so I have to check that. Okay, it has been checked. It has been checked. And you know what? I have to say, Zoro water is surprisingly good. I'm gonna get more of this next time I go back to the store I went to, if they have it. They used to have they used to have Zoro water, Luffy water, and Chopper water, but now they just have Zoro water. Like I said, probably because it looks a little like mine, but also because it does look good on him. My partner agrees. She's sitting in the other room right now. Because I'm contractually obligated to YouTube live stream. Well, I'm not technically contractually obligated, but if I do this, I get a prize. The risk of getting a haircut in 2025 is too high. I don't know. It is just getting your hair cut. I mean, if you want to avoid all contact, which is perfectly understandable, especially for the people who get sick easy, then, you know. It's gamble getting your hair cut, bro. You either chop or 20% more good looking. I have a specific... I have a picture that I use as reference every time I go and get my hair cut, which is like once a year nowadays, but it tends to work out well. I remember the bump arrow when you used to hit your phone and your microphone at the start of every video. Did I? I've definitely been moving my microphone out of the way every time I record because... So I used to have my microphone positioned coming from this side of me when I was in a different setup. So and then I start here. So yeah, I guess I would bump into things. It would be easier to bump into things. Frankly, I don't remember half the shit I record. All the intros blend together in my head into one unholy abomination. They all play at the exact same time. In my memory bank. Oh, that's underneath. That was probably a bot. How dare YouTube hide this banger from me for 20 minutes? Actually, you want to know something? YouTube did hide yesterday. I did an entire hour of playing Minecraft on my Minecraft server, and it broadcast to Twitch just fine, but YouTube for whatever reason didn't let it go through. It just didn't accept the ingest from my streaming software. So YouTube did hide the fact that I was playing Minecraft for like an entire hour yesterday, and I ended up shutting it off. I intended to go longer than an hour, but I ended up shutting it off because I was like, oh my god, there's no one here. I fell off hard. And then I checked later and it just straight up didn't stream. It's funny scrolling through shorts. I'm watching all of. I cut those bits out for the long compilations. Which also, I need to make more long compilations. Thriller Bark is... I have a lot I need to do for the Thriller Bark one, but the short layout is done. I just need to record all the other bits for it. And then also do all the other arcs too. I'm gonna go for 2 minutes. Don't say anything funny. Shit. You know where you are, right? I never say anything funny. Hi, Ohio Auto Farts. Do you watch anime or do you also watch live action stuff? I don't just watch anime. I do watch a lot of animation. Actually, I used to watch a lot of animation. I just don't generally watch a lot of TV at all nowadays. And I don't watch specifically just anime. Ooh, what the hell is this? What's all of these? Like, I'm a fan of animation in general. I don't care what country good animation comes from. If that shit looks pretty, I am signing the fuck up for it. But I do watch a lot of anime. I watched a decent amount of live action stuff. One of my favorite shows is Only Murders in the Building. That one's really good. I watch a lot of sitcoms. I've been rewatching How I Met Your Mother when I have just enough time between recording and having to go to my actual job when I have just enough time to watch an episode and not really do anything productive. Generally, I'm a fan of quality, no matter what format it's in. Rip for the Minecraft stream. I mean, the Minecraft stream VOD is still technically available on Twitch, because I am multi-streaming. Ooh, shit, that's what I get for not paying attention. Time to find out what this power does. Yeah, okay. Let me move fast. Oh, get over here. You don't get to escape. I'm riding a bunch of cubes. You don't get to escape me. Come back here. Boy, the Skypea peak because I think it's most. I love Skypea. Skypea is. I don't get how people can say they would skip Skypea. They skip Skypea. Like, brother, Skypea is fucking great. How on earth could we skip it? I don't trust people who skip Skypea. There, I'll say it. What do you have to say for yourself? Nothing. I have nothing to say for myself. Hi, what's up? Hi, what's up? Hello, what is up? What is the up? Whoop. Oh, it's over. He has the high ground. he has the high ground and I'm bad at video games. Let's return to the lobby. Yo, One Piece guy. Can you tell us about the stream on the 30th, or are we gonna have to wait and see? So that's it's gonna be similar to this probably, where it's just gonna be me doing something. I don't have anything planned. I just have the fact that I'm going to stream planned. I don't have what the streams are gonna be about planned. Oh my god, I have so many cosmetics to unlock. Do you watch any anime other than One Piece? I got like halfway through Don. I watched Delicious in Dungeon when that was airing. I love Delicious in Dungeon, by the way. Delicious in Dungeon is great. I like One Punch Man. I'm gonna watch One Punch Man season 3. I've actually been reading the One Punch Man manga. Ooh, this is a nice looking guitar. Damn you, Bruno Mars. Why do you have to have such a nice looking guitar? I completely agree. When I first went in this guy PF, from what everyone said, I thought it was going to be bad, but I come back and now was like, to this day, top 3 villain. I pray he comes back. Anel is a great character. The supporting cast is great. The whole like change in aesthetic from Blue Sea to White Sea is fantastic. What the hell is this? Oh, that's delightful. You have to watch Gachi Yakuta. I will put that on the list of I have so many people have suggested so many things. One of my coworkers really wants me to watch Naruto. And frankly, Naruto is going to be the next show I do if I ever do a watching every episode for the first time again series on another anime. It's going to be Naruto because that's the last big one other than Bleach that I need to watch. And frankly, Naruto is more culturally relevant than Bleach. Give Sushi Guy his Crocs. Okay, I'll give Sushi Guy his Crocs. Couldn't watch Dandadan, too freaky. Dandadan is like weirdly sexually charged, but also like I'm not upset about it being so sexually charged, except for the fact that it's about teenagers. That makes it weird, but it's also kind of funny, but also in a weird way. Like it is certainly one of the and it's got quality animation too. That's the thing. Like it's just in a weird spot. Okay, Crocs time. He's wearing his Crocs. Do you think they should add One Piece to Fortnite? I am willing to bet that if One Piece ever comes to Fortnite, and I said this earlier, it will either be the live action series or it will be the anime remake. And if they do the anime remake, I want them to add all 5 of the East Blue Straw Hats. Because if they only add 4, then they're probably not going to add Usopp. And Usopp is one of my favorites. What do you think about Ulti since you recently just saw her? I think she's neat. I think she's a fun character. I like the Pachycephalosaurus devil fruit, but that's just because Pachycephalosaurus is one of my favorite dinosaurs because it has such an inconvenient name. Like, it's such an inconveniently long name, Pachycephalosaurus. And it's so hard to spell, too. Ah, I love him. I love the Pachycephalosaurus. There's so many. There we go. No, that's not even the last one. You know what? I'm just gonna hit the clear all badges. Boom. Top 10. Another short I'm gonna do after I catch up is the definitive list of top 10 Usopp faces. And number 1 is not what you think it is. Number 1 has stuck in my mind this entire time, and it is not the one you think it is. I love One Piece series. It's my favorite show. Well, thank you. Chopper has a back blink. If Robin gets added to Fortnite, Nico Robin gets added to Fortnite, Chopper back bling is almost required. Or what if they had Heavy Point Chopper and Chopper as a back blink, so you can have Chopper with the Chopper back blink. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was playing Fortnite, and I gave this man his Crocs. Oh, I am one level away from getting the good Superman skin. Not to say this one is bad, it's just I really like this style. And I am nowhere near completing this battle pass. Ugh. Ugh. An Onigashima POI would be sick. That would be cool. Time to land on the roof. Is it past 4 yet? No, it's 3:54. So I finished watching 1069 earlier today. 1069, which ends with a spectacular twist. Once you finish the series, you should make a list of all the top 10 faces for characters. That would be nice. That would be fun. I think I'm probably just gonna leave it to Usopp and maybe Chopper, because those are the two I point out the most. Because Chopper's faces are always adorable, and Usopp's faces, they just give... For some reason, he just gets the most expressive faces. Though granted, I could also easily pull out a top 10 Luffy face list. Sanji faces are always... when he gets a funny face, they're always like the same sort of perverted vibe. So it's hard to differentiate them. Zoro doesn't really get funny faces. He just gets serious faces. Have you seen the new Superman movie? I saw it literally yesterday. I liked it. I thought it was good. I like that they have the dog in it. I love Crypto. Crypto the super dog. Not cryptocurrency. I love Crypto the super dog. Storm bees are Kryptonian form. Wait, the First Order base is still in the game? Wait, the Star Wars stuff is still in the game? Okay. Is that your cat in the thumbnail? Not technically my cat, but she lives with me. And she's adorable. And she's the best kitty cat ever. Does this mean you're kind of like Mark Zuckerberg? What's with the appearance comparisons that people keep pulling out today? Do I look that generic? So many appearance. You know what? No, I know the answer to that. I am the world's most generic long-haired white guy. That is my curse. That is the curse I was born to live with. Oh shit, that's it. No, that's above me. Or below me? Somewhere. There's certainly a person somewhere near me. Robin has some good faces. Robin, yeah, but the top 10 Robin faces, I don't think there's enough distinct in my own memory for, and that's not to say that there aren't enough good ones, because there probably are. There's just not enough distinct in my own memory. Like, I can think of I Want to Live, the reaction to the bounty posters in Wano, and the angry that actually also there's 2 on Punk Hazard. 1, Frankie and Chopper's body. 2, when they're all cold and want to steal the winter coats. Fuck me. That was entirely my own fault. Shanks or Mihawk, who wins? Because with what's been happening recently on the manga, as a Shanks fan, I can't win. I think the answer is Shanks, because Shanks is Luffy's endgame opponent, but Mihawk is Zoro's endgame opponent, and Luffy is stronger than Zoro. So therefore, Shanks has to be stronger than Mihawk. It's only a matter of time until I get an AA ad of you saying, I love crypto. I love crypto! The super dog! The super dog! The one where she's with Law is pretty funny. I am pulling a blank on which one that would be. What's your favorite arc? Oh god, that's always so difficult to pull. It's always so difficult to pull just one arc as my favorite. If I had to, I mean, nothing really beats the height of Water 7 in Emmy's lobby. Except Wano is also really good so far, and I only have a handful of episodes left in that, so I think I can confidently say Wano's really good. I don't think any of them have been bad. Long Ring Longland was bad in the anime, but it was perfectly serviceable in the manga. Oh, that is the one stretch of manga I have read. I went and read Long Ring Longland after watching it because I was just so like, there's no way that it was this bad in the manga, and it wasn't. It was perfectly fine in the manga. The one where Law tells her about his... Oh yeah, the one where Law shows Robin his D. Favorite to create from Duck icon. Surrounded fuck, let's go here. I love how Law loses all brain cells when he's with Luffy and Kid. Those three are the perfect trio. I love them as a group. Like, those three fighting, those three plus Zoro and Killer fighting. Those three plus Zoro and Killer, the absolute best, like, group dynamic that ever was. And it's mainly those three. How did you come up with your username, Galvanium? I have a character and a story that I write and mostly keep to myself called Sir Galvan, which is based off galvanized steel because I thought that sounded cool. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to make a username, Galvanium, because that sounds cool too. Basically, it just sounds cool. Who's your favorite antagonist? That's also a hard one to pick. Because there's so many good ones. Like, Doflamingo is the best unapologetically bad, like, character. He is the character that, without a doubt, he knows he's royally evil, and he relishes in that fact. He doesn't try to cover it up. He doesn't try to say, oh, but the word, oh, I deserve it. He's like, no, I'm evil, and I love that I'm evil. So he's among the top antagonists for me. Oh my god, I don't have a single gun. I don't have any guns. I don't have a fucking weapon. This guy's closing in. Give me a gun, give me a gun, give me a gun. Oh, this'll have to do. Oh my god, it's the pickle. It's the pickle. Fuck! Okay, returning to lobby. Foxy, okay. Foxy, I think, is a really interesting character because he's the closest. Oh no, wait, I have to get one more level because this fucking Superman thing is every 2 levels. Fuck. Wait, what do you mean? 0 out of 24. What do you mean 0 out of 24? I've definitely earned more than 24 levels today. Hopefully, maybe. I definitely earned all the other ones. You know what? Let's just go for one more match, and then when I get that Superman skin, I'm probably gonna end this because I want to spend some time with the people in my life. And by the people, I mean the kitty cat, the adorable little kitty cat that's sitting out on the couch right now. What are your thoughts on Buggy? Oh, I fucking love... Okay, Buggy as a villain in the East Blue, forgettable. Buggy as an ally in Impel Down, fucking fantastic. WC, I just started playing Fortnite and got a victory royale yesterday. You have any tips for me? I fucking suck at Fortnite, so I have 0 tips for you that would do you any good. I hate Horty Jones and his road rage. Oh, yeah. I think Horty is the weakest villain. No, I think he definitely is. No, Don Krieg is there. And I don't mean weakest from, like, a strength perspective. I mean from, like, a riding perspective. Horty has, like, good thematic ideals to him. Like, good thematic presence. But, like, just lackluster execution. And the only reason I wouldn't say he's the worst, he is among the least interesting. He does have some redeeming qualities to him, but there's also characters like Don Krieg. Like, Don Krieg is funny in a meme way. Like, oh man, Don Krieg has 4 bounty posters in the Dead End Adventure movie, in the hallway full of bounty posters. He's up there 4 times because he's the only man that went to the Grand Line and left after a week because it wasn't worth his time. Jokes like that. Okay. I guess I'll just visit these Academy Tech Labs. You should have your Academy intros for all of your One Piece videos. She doesn't like standing still. I had her on my shoulder in one, and I tried so hard to get her to stick around for the rest of the episode, but she just wouldn't. She left. She's a cat. She has her own agency. I can't force her to do anything. I love her, but she's a kitty cat. What devil fruit would you want IRL? Either the Garb fruit, so I would never have to pay for clothing again, and I could pull off weird, elaborate costumes whenever I wanted, or the Luck fruit, because I think that would be really useful. Just for the, even just having Violet around for the intro. The kitty's name is Violet, by the way. Even just having her around for the intro, that's very difficult because she to get her on my shoulder like that while I did the intro maneuver took 3 tries, because the first 2 she just tried to crawl away during it, and it knocked the phone out of my hand. Don Krieg really thought he was the strongest man in the world. That's Don Krieg you're talking about. He had a bounty of, like, what, 20 million berries? No, Arlong had 20 million, 26. Arlong got a 26 million berry bounty? Don Krieg had something. How big was Don Krieg's bounty? Why am I driving in circles? Let's go. Wow. All aboard the pain bus. Okay, the pain bus is not working out. I intended to run this guy over. Instead, I'm just gonna have to shoot him. There we go. There's the Superman skin. Don Krieg had he was only 8 million? That motherfucker was parading around with an ego like that, and he was worth 8 million berries? Damn. Okay, granted, for the average pirate, especially a pirate in the East Blue, 8 million is a lot. Like, 26 million is a significant amount. That's how much Arlong was worth, and that's also how much, Arlong was worth somewhere around that much. Arlong was worth, like, somewhere in the 20s. But also, Damaro Black, fake Luffy, in Return to Sabaody was worth 26 million. Like, 26 million is enough to get across the Grand Line if you play your cards right. Robin. Not the Robin I like, but the Robin that'll have to do. I think this is Tim Drake Robin. And my favorite is good old Dick Grayson. You can never go wrong with some good old Dick. Oh, that's a bot. That was a bot. You should play a Minecraft mod on One Piece. I like vanilla Minecraft. I've never been into modded Minecraft. I'm pretty sure early in the series, a Navy guy said the average bounty of all pirates was 3 million. Yeah, that makes sense because, like, again, most pirates in the world of One Piece aren't the crazy, super, incredibly strong guys that appear in the show. We just happen to watch the apex of the pirating world. Like a One Piece Minecraft video game. You know what? I do need to play some of the One Piece games. It's more of a tangential topic to what you're saying. But, like, there are One Piece games that I want to play. I was holding off on ever playing, I was holding off on playing some of them because of spoilers, because most of the One Piece games just recount events from the series. Have I played Marvel Rivals? Yes, I'm a Squirrel Girl main. I play Squirrel Girl. I also haven't played since the new season started. I could put in a bot lobby or something. Where are all the people? Whoop. There's all the people. Where is he? Robin, it's your job to tell me where the people is. What do you think? Crocodile, top 3 villain for me with an L. Crocodile is definitely one of the more iconic villains. I love that they got Joe Manganiello to play him in the live action. Yeah, I probably just incredibly fucked up pronouncing his name because I remember that it starts with an M, starts with an O, and it has a bunch of letters in between. But Crocodile is one of an incredible villain. You should do a stream playing with viewers. That might be fun eventually, but when playing with viewers, I think that's better saved for something like Jackbox or those kind of party games than something one-on-one like this. Mostly because a game like Fortnite is better if you have like very open and fluid communication, which for me personally takes a while to build up with people. But a party game like Jackbox or there you go. I'm trying to think of other party games in that style. Those are really great for playing with viewers. I don't own any like that though. I should get one and then do that for the next stream. I should get the Jackbox game and do that. But you know what? That's actually a great idea. I'm gonna write that down because otherwise I will forget. There's my fireman pen. I got this at the fireman breakfast at my local fire station. It's a fundraiser they hold every year to help fund fire. Okay. Jackbox. One of the things I'm going to get from all the YouTube stuff I do is it's a different program than the live stream one, which is the reason I'm streaming today. I'm part of a program that has a thing going on called the Academy right now. Jackbox with, and they're gonna send a bunch of like school themed merch, YouTube merch, to me if I take part in it. I already took part in the first one, which is a notepad and pen, notebook and pen. Okay, what's this? That's what that is. Okay. And then they're also gonna send me like a cup, not a cup, like a portable drinking tumbler, and then the grand prize for that, the grand thing for that one is okay. The grand thing for that one is going to be a whiteboard, like a desk-mounted whiteboard. And that's what I'm really looking forward to, because I'm going to be able to write down so many fucking notes with that. Here we go. The Superman skin. Ooh, pen and ink. Me sad because I had to stop watching you because past you in One Piece. Oh, well, you're just going to have to catch up. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Hank Hill and Crocs. Oh my god, Superman can wear Crocs. Let's put the cape on because I think Superman looks really weird when he's not wearing his cape. Oh, look at that. He's still wearing Crocs. I also need a good pickaxe for Superman. What's a good Superman pickaxe? Because this Crystal Smasher... There was literally a moment in the Superman movie I was like, oh, perfect Fortnite pickaxe. And then they used this instead. And when did I start playing Fortnite? Like 3 years ago for an April Fool's joke. And then I got hooked. This is going to sound evil, but Ace deserved to die. Okay, you made a daddy joke. Ace got angry in an Admiral level. I think he Admiral level, and then he gets a hole in his chest donut. I mean, that's certainly a take. I think Ace dying there was important for Luffy's narrative. I think that whether or not he deserved to die, it was important that he did, you know? And the reason he died, when, you know, in retrospect, it might not be the... Where's my foam Hulk hands? I'm going to put foam Hulk hands on Superman. Where are they? God, this is disgusting. I also need to give him a... Sure, let's just put this on random. Oh, please tell me, please tell me, please tell me. Good, it works with this. Oh, I love this glider. I love this glider. The way he fucking carries the Daily Planet globe is so cool. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Now imagine if he was wearing Air Jordans. Oh. Oh, this hurts me. I'm taking the Jordans off of him. I think he also has an emote I should equip with him.
That when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart.
Okay, I think that's all for the stream today. Thank you all so much for sticking around and hanging out with me for that little bit while I was grinding out levels because I really wanted that Superman skin. You have all been wonderful. It has been wonderful having you around. I keep saying the word wonderful, but that's because it has been. So, without further ado, I will see you next time I stream. I honestly don't know when. The stream on the 30th probably is going to be shifted around a little bit. Anyways, see ya. Oh, am I still streaming to YouTube? I think I might be. It's a good thing I didn't do anything weird. How do I stop this? It's not letting me press the button. Guys, it's not letting me press the button.